Picking threads. I am systematically working on building new habits. Researchers have said that we are nothing more than a bundle of habits. We believe ourselves to be this face, this body, this story, this history, this actor, this receiver, this age, this cohort, this tapestry of threads woven into our energy field. We believe ourselves to be conscious and operating from the executive decision function section of the frontal lobe. Yet, all brain studies point to this assumption as flawed. We are in the thrall of habit mind. If 95% of what we are telling ourselves throughout the day is simply old drama that is recalculating and interpreting current data, then it is no real surprise that the plot we are enacting, is the same old story. However, this time, the narrative is in a different setting. We are the same being, only this time wearing as a costume a slightly altered body. Did I mention I am systematically working on building new habits? I have a notebook. I have set up a grid. I am checking off squares. What this does is it releases me from the interpretive dance of what is, or could, or would, or should, or will, or did happen. The Louis Fuller scarf dance of swooping justifications, lyrical rationalizations, sleight of eye, feign of hand, performances of inner dialogue music that normally occur. I either check off the square or I don't. I admire my ego self. It is so stalwart. I hover my pen over a square saying, well, I did walk around in the mall. That is exercise. The creativity is admirable. The transition is not unlike that on Babelfish. It's a translation. In one field, I put the words, and in the other, a strange, otherworldly version appears. Breathing is exercise. Napping is physical. Sitting and reading about exercise is working toward my goals. Shopping for an exercise outfit is focus on that desired outcome, right? Right? Right. How I untangle the threads is with alertness. I have set up my reticular activation system to recognize successes. I have checked off doing weights for 3 days in a row because I do not have a vague goal of exercise. My goals are specific habits which I am in training: yoga, weightlifting, and walking for no purpose. Walking for no purpose gets rid of the automatic out that ego tries to create. Mowing the lawn is walking, but it is not walking unleashed from a secondary goal. I cannot ingrain a habit within the recognition of the very habit which I am constructing. That way lies madness, or strange Babelfish translations of ego talk. I could be, quote, burning calories, unquote, by eating with an incredibly heavy fork that I place 500 yards away and run back and forth to take that satisfying chomp of food. All I have done is entrain eating. Oh, the ego monster is so tricky. For now, I am happy with my list. I am pleased when I put down a check mark and I stay in a place wherein I know who I will effortlessly be after a 3-month focus on building those particular habits. Because it ain't magic, it ain't a tragedy, it ain't a heroic struggle to climb out of an awakening volcanic cone to the tiny pinlight of the surface. I am just a bundle of habits. Did you follow my thread?